I'm curious, bro.
Bro, all you have to do is go on
No,
Twitter.
why do you want to care? Why do you care so much?
But I'm not gonna go on Twitter if it's something nasty with my what's up, guys? Back to Sportsville, back to a brand new video. Not by Lawnmower Mexico. Anyway. Bro, that's not our intro, bro.
Yo, welcome to Sportville. Episode 169, I think.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, we got a lot to talk about today. The NBA playoffs, the Warriors Rockets series, which I'm very happy right now about. Noah, you want to share your damn screen because this cannot be.
Oh yeah. Sorry. I was
watching Mexican.
No, bro.
Lawnmower videos. All right.
Come on, man.
And this will probably be a quicker live stream just because we don't have all that much to talk about.
Yeah, really just the NBA. The NFL, nothing too much. Draft already happened there. So
yeah, probably just talk about the NBA playoffs and then.
So let me pull it up real quick.
All right, well, we can watch some videos while we wait.
No.
You're more beautiful than I imagined.
Excuse me, could you help me?
A bear!
We do not care.
I think there's someone hanging right there.
Later than 5.
Baby boy, let me see you do your dance, let me see you shine.
I stand by that.
Do you?
Dread it, run from it, destiny arrives all the same. And now it's here. Or should I say, I am.
Bro, on Black 51.
Bro, what are you trying to play? Let me.
We cannot beat this motherfucking team for shit.
All right.
Are you ready?
Can you share your damn screen?
Well, I'll wait for you to stop playing your gay clips.
We've been ready, buddy. Oil up. Let's go.
What?
Don't do that last.
All right, bro. Cavs beat the Heat in a blowout.
Bro, you are not sharing your damn screen. I don't know what the fuck you think you're doing. There we go. Goddamn time.
Hold on. That's the wrong one. Hold on.
Oh, great heavens.
The Heat.
Still not sharing your damn screen.
Well, it's in game 3. Not much to say here. Which is a better team. I expected more from the Heat, but here's what it is.
Andrew Wiggins scored 87 points because this team fucking sucks. Tyler Hero got 5 points in an elimination game. Oh my goodness.
Well, that wasn't the game we're talking about, but
yeah. Wait, was it not? Oh, my bad.
Was it the one where the Grizzlies were up big and they
No, that was game. No, that was game 3. This is game 4 without Ja.
So as I predicted, they're going to get swept. They're an embarrassing franchise, and just all I got to say about that. Thunder, just a way better team. All right, the Clippers take one in LA in a close one. Is this the one? No, I don't think it was. This was a good game. Jokic played phenomenal. Yeah, the Clippers and Nuggets been the best series so far, which is a bit surprising because I thought it'd be a blowout, considering they had a assistant coach as their head coach, but just shows the talent of the team. All right, Warriors beat the Rockets in game 3, take a 2-1 lead.
Bro, are we actually going to go get... All right, I guess that's the only thing we have to talk about. So
yeah.
Never mind. That's the only thing we have to talk about.
Flight React's about to have a Hall of Fame crash out.
First off, the NBA's all we got to talk about, so yeah, we're going to talk about it.
That's almost like I just said that twice.
Then why the fuck are you on my ass for?
This game was BS, by the way. That was a foul on that
agree.
last shot.
Cat with the fadeaway. Have my kids. Playoff Cat has returned. Well, good Cat at least. This
Good
is not.
kitty. Good kitty.
This is the bad kitty. It's the bad kitty. Knicks take a 3-1 lead, practically win the series. You take a 3-1 because you just really can't blow a 3 in the playoff. Just not gonna happen.
Kitty Diddy, Oklahoma City.
All right, bro.
Excuse me.
A bear!
We do not care.
I think there's someone hanging right there.
Lakers in 5.
Baby Bron, let me see you do your dance, let me see you shine. Shoot a 3, but
Sorry, I'm sorry.
In a huge game, the Wolves. Just think about it. If we lose this game, you're going
This
2-2 in LA. You win this, you're up 3-1.
This game made me know that Wolves were going to win it in 5 because Lakers did absolutely everything they possibly could to win this game, and they still couldn't. They played 5 starters basically the entire game. It shows how weak their bench is.
No, I think yes, their bench is weak, but it also shows how incompetent their coach is, who just makes no adjustments all series, and also I don't know why Jackson Hayes. We'll get to that.
That's what I was about to say.
Okay.
But Anthony Edwards this game, 43 points. Holy
He's
crap.
averaging 40.
Anthony Edwards finally had a breakout game. He hasn't really had a breakout game this series. He had great games, but not a breakout series. Another great game.
Who's my MVP of this series? Not KD, but Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah, okay. But the end of this game, they're down 3, and then they do. Wait, no, I think it's tied, right? We go up for a shooting thing, or I think we're actually down, and LeBron just makes a terrible. First of all, LeBron was off in the fourth quarter. He started all minutes, and he was phenomenal this game. But he had 0 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
You can blame LeBron everything you want. He's 40 years old. All right. And I know people like to say that because, so when he's playing good, it's, he's 40, he's great. But when he plays bad, he's 40, give him a break. I understand that. At the same time, in reality, he's 40 years old, and you don't bench him at all. And you expect him just to turn into 2018 LeBron James in the fourth quarter against a young, athletic team, which is way more athletic, way more young, way more taller, and way more size and strength. I mean, you guys saw what Rudy Gobert to that centerless Lakers in Game 5. He freaking gosh. But this here, LeBron turns the ball over. He does a terrible foul. Everything was just collapsing. And then you get to the last minutes where they're down 3. Further, Mike Conley hit a 3, which got the 3-point lead, which was amazing. And then you go on over. They're down 3. We're doubling Luka. Damn time! I swear on my life, if I'd rather hit a 3 again. And then we get to LeBron. He gets doubled right away also, and he's just like exhausted. He almost like lost the ball. He throws to Luka, 1 second left. He's kind of wide open, and he just misses. And Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves has been awful. I heard from Laker fans. AR-15.
He's so overrated.
He's the best third player. He averaged 20 points, everything. And now I'm hearing them say we got to trade him. Okay, what the hell happened there? So look, he would just not show up. And I'm gonna say this right now. Call me whatever you want. If they have Anthony Davis this series, a Game 6 would be played. That's all I'm gonna say. Because you know what? Yeah, you need offensive power in Luka, and he is a great offensive player. But he is one of the worst defensive players as a star I've ever seen. Especially you get to the next game. This game wasn't as bad, but also he's a turnover machine. He turnovers the ball so many times. It's insane. The amount of turnovers the Lakers have had this series, honestly, they shot themselves more in the foot than the Wolves ever did. Now, the Wolves, they played phenomenal this series. No one expected them to win in Game 5. No one did. And I'm very proud of that. But, man, the Lakers just collapsed. They have a young coach who is a complete smug and a complete old prick. And he thinks he's smarter than everyone else. When he was a talk show host, not like literally last year, thinks he knows everything. It's just not good, bro. But this game was great. Loved it. Anthony Edwards was electric. Good stuff. Anyone else to say about Game 4, the Lakers and Wolves?
Yeah, I mean, I tried to tell people that you got no starting center. You have Jackson Hayes.
Matthew, what people? Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You number one, you were like Lakers in five. Lakers in five. Lakers in five. No, Lakers in five.
Matthew, I was the first person to say that was the dumbest decision to decline that Mark Williams trade. Just saying.
I agree.
Okay,
I agree with that.
you still picked the Lakers in 5, did you not? And even if you say, "Oh, it was for the memes," I'm for the culture.
Bro, I do
still
not
picked
care.
Lakers.
I do not care.
And also,
Even if I knew what I
dumbass
knew now,
Lakers
I'd
fans.
still take.
I said Wolves in
PGA.
6. I said Wolves in 6, and Lakers
forgot the
fans are
last
coming
one.
at me saying, "There's no way you actually believe that." I'm like, they have a starting center. You don't. Jackson Hayes goes from playing. They start him. He plays 8 minutes in one game. Then he starts again in another game. Only plays 4 minutes. And then game 5, they didn't start him. He played 0 minutes. Didn't even check in the game. Like, are you kidding me? Like you're putting Dorian Finney-Smith out at center. Like, what are you doing?
Matthew, here's the problem with that entire statement.
A bear!
We do not care.
I think there's someone hanging right there.
Lakers in 5.
Baby Brian, let me see you do your dance.
All right, I'm sorry. I will say Reeves had a great look, and he missed the damn shot. So, yeah.
Although he was having the best game he had this series before that, but it's not.
Yeah, hold on. I'll be back. I'll be back in a second.
All right. Celtics took a 3-1 lead over the Magic. Tatum played amazing, and just a good game. Magic, I think they're doing the best they can, but they really just can't do a lot. Another game which is just tragic. You guys can make all the excuses you want with the Bucks. I think you can, but I think truly the Pacers are a good team. I didn't believe in them that much, but I think they actually are a good team. Tyrese is phenomenal. Although they were playing injured, like they played so many injured teams in the playoffs, and the only one team they played that was healthy, they got their ass handed to them by the Celtics. So Giannis played phenomenal. I think Dame was playing this game a little bit, but clearly it just shows that this is a coaching issue, and it's an organization issue, and they need to get out of there. Usually, I think players should stay loyal to the team, but Giannis already won a championship there. He's already put so much work for this team there. There's no way that he should be getting knocked out of the first round playing like this. And the Bucks, they've had multiple years and possibility to get this fixed, and they haven't. And it's not Giannis' fault. It never was. Maybe a couple times in certain games, like last year, but no, man, I just don't think that Giannis should be losing to the Pacers in the first round. And game 5, I'm going to be furious when I talk about that game. But this not good. I expect a lot more from the Bucks this series. I thought that Giannis, his talent would be able to get him over the first round, even with there being injured and coaching issues. But the Pacers are just a more competent team. They have a better organization, better all-around team, and that's what they're doing. Yes, I do think they will get their ass handed to them by the Cavs, but I'm sure it'll be a fight. All right, and then the Cavs sweep the Heat in an embarrassing fashion. Tyler Hero was just.
There's no way we're going down 0-4. Like.
Didn't the Heat beat you in the conference finals?
This is karma for that, by the way.
Oh, wow, karma. Okay. Anyway, Cavs, they're just a way better team. They're our only team I see in the East standing a chance against the Celtics. And Tyler Hero, like Evan was saying, he disappeared. It was, first off, allowing 140 points in the playoffs is insane, and only putting up 83 is also insane. So it was just a terrible performance all around from both sides of the ball. And then you get swept after making a statement like that. So, not good. Heat are a good team, but they need a superstar. I think Hero's great. The one guy, Aruba, they got great depth. They need a superstar. I think they should go ahead and go get Giannis. Now, will they actually do that? I don't know. But they seem to be the favorite to get him. As long as he doesn't go to the Lakers.
Yeah.
Warriors take a 3-1 lead in a great game against the Rockets. It was a physical game. Curry was having some issues with his thumb. Of course, the Rockets, they like to play dirty. Yeah, they take a 3-1 lead. And yeah, that's really good for them. Surely they will not choke a 3-1 lead again in the playoffs again. Surely they will not.
There are lots of fights in this game.
The Rockets and Warriors.
Like Jimmy Butler was talking to Dylan Brooks and like that whole exchange. Jimmy Butler's like, "You ain't shit, you weak," and Brooks is just laughing like a psycho.
I do not like the Rockets, bro. They talk way too much. They play dirty, and honestly, I don't know why they act so tough against Curry, who has kind of owned their team all the way back in the James Harden days, all the way till now. So yeah, if he blows his 3-1 lead, that's gonna be really bad. That's gonna be awful, but
Not a good look.
I don't know where they get their balls. Like 2 years ago, they were in the stumps, and now they're here acting like they know everything. I mean, I'm not saying you got to play like a coward, not stand up and do someone, but if they're doing it the right way, but the way they're playing dirty, and then their fans are annoying as hell too. They act like they're a dynasty. You're not a dynasty. You just like your.
Well, it is Texas, so
yeah. Texas has the lowest IQ state in America. Then we get this game, which was really close. Giannis was playing like a god this game. Like, seriously, 20 rebounds, 20 points, like 30 points. Hoop 2K, what's up, man? How you doing? He was playing phenomenal, but they lose, and we all know what happened after this, which just pissed me off. Tyrese's jackass dad comes out there, and instead of going to his son and celebrating, he walks up to Giannis, gets a poster, and shoves it in his face and insulting him like an asshole. Like, what the hell is wrong with you deluded mother fricker? So you'd rather go.
What the fuck are you talking about? Gosh,
you would
talking
rather,
about Tyrese. We're talking about Halliburton's dad heckling Giannis for no reason.
Oh yeah, he's a dick.
You would rather go taunt this guy who has been playing his heart out and playing significantly better than your son ever could dream of. You'd rather go taunt him than go celebrate with your son after winning a series against an injured and incompetent team of coach. Oh, hell no. And honestly, if Giannis would have took a swing on him, I would have loved to see that. And Giannis, like he said, bro, they don't got no rings. I don't know what the hell they talk about. Pacers, every series you've beat was against an injured team. The Knicks. Who else did they do? The Bucks. And who else did they beat last year that was injured?
The Knicks.
The Knicks, yeah. The only team you played that was healthy was the Celtics, and you guys got swept.
We were down one starter, and we still beat you guys.
I hope the Cavs brutally molest them. I don't know if the
Jeez, no.
Tyrese Halliburton would enjoy that, so
you probably would. No, I'm joking. I'm saying I mean it in like they blow them out, because this team, I'm sorry, they're just way too annoying. Now I give them credit. I think they actually are a solid team. People give them credit. They play good basketball, and Tyrese is a good player. But man, I just do not like the culture of that Pacers team. They just piss me off. And Giannis, like I said, I hope it's your last game in the Bucks, because that coach is a dumbass. I don't know how he still had a job. And come join the Timberwolves, man.
Giannis really just leave.
And look, usually I would say, stay loyal to your team. But no, man, he's already won a championship there. He's given everything to you guys had multiple opportunities to do right by him, and you had it.
He's putting up 3 straight first-round exits.
He's averaging almost averaged a 30-point triple-double this season. Which, by the way, I take him over my MVP than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the way he played, especially on his team. And he also almost had 30, like 20, 10 inside a playoff game, and he has to sit here against the Pacers and have their dad taunt them. He has to deal with that the way the player he is. Hell no.
Also, he got into it with Benedict Mathurin after the game as well. Like, they got into some sort of altercation, and like there was like kind of a little bit of a fight there after the Halliburton's dad thing.
And yeah, from what I hear, is Tyrese's dad is not allowed at the games anymore.
Yeah.
Tyrese even said, like, yeah, bro, he was in the wrong. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he even called his dad out for that.
Oh God. Just like tired of the Knicks. They cannot close out games. At least I thought, because Game 6. Oh Lord, save me. But anyway, this game was just You know, the good competitive game. We're up a lot in the beginning. Something happened. Kate Cunningham. I give Pistons a lot of credit. They're a young, great team. And Kate Cunningham is phenomenal. He is a star. He averaged 27 this year, 26. And
Yeah.
here he is in his first playoff series. And man, I think the Pistons have a bright future ahead of them. They also just like the Rockets. I don't know where the hell they get their balls to be talking crap when you guys were asked for so long. But hey, I get it. You're in the playoffs, okay? Great year by the Pistons because last year they were the laughing stock of the league. So I give them credit. But they're talking so much crap, and then after Jalen Brunson does what we know he did in Game 6, I didn't hear one Pistons fan. I haven't even heard any. I haven't seen one Pistons fan the whole week. Anyway, Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic.
You're so gay. What the hell was that?
It's your theme song.
You're so gay.
So this game it just happened. Celtics are a significantly better team, one of the best playoff teams in the modern era. Magic are just young and can't do it too much. So nothing to say here. Tatum had a great game. Also, Tatum's better than Luka. I'm just gonna say that right now. He's better than Luka.
Okay, slow down, dude.
He's better than Luka. Excuse me. Tatum actually beat him in the finals, and also, what's Luka's record in his last 8 playoff games? Oh yeah, 2 and what was it 2 and 6? Wait, no, hold on. Last 10 playoff games. Hold on. Am I lost my damn mind? Yeah, 2 and 8 in the last 10 playoff games.
Okay, what happened to the big three being Jokic, Luka, and Giannis? Like, what happened to that?
What do you mean? What happened? He got
You said that. That's what you said. Big three
That was-
is still Giannis, Jokic, and Luka.
and that obviously changed after the playoffs, where Luka cannot play defense at all. Well, I see Tatum being more clutch than Luka, and also not turning the ball over, and also he play a lot better defensively. So he might be a better scorer, but when you need a team role player, Tatum's going to be that guy. Not Luka. Maybe last year where he wasn't before he was a fat ass, but it's fine.
All right.
Anyway, I'm on my mouth. Look, man, lucky games happen.
Jamal freaking Murray, 43 points. Oh my goodness. MVP. Finally, someone other than Jokic steps up. And of course, it's Jamal Murray because he's the only one that can on that team. What a game.
Yeah, okay. This was embarrassing, bro. And look, before I'm gonna say this, I know Curry's having issues with his thumb because Rockets are dirty as hell. But him and Butler did not play good. They were not in sync this game. And the Rockets,
This was I would say this was our only actually bad game of the series.
And look, the Rockets, their backs were against the wall, and they went out there. They were so efficient this game. They did what they had to do. They scored great. They defended great. Played dirty like they did, but that is what it is. I think they played really good. And what they did tonight, we'll talk about. I think they are showing a lot of fight because you look at when teams are down 1-3, you see a lot of them just give up. They kind of just curl up in a ball, like, oh, we're not going to win a series. We're not going to do anything. And they just kind of play, just kind of scared. Rockets, if I can give them any credit, they're playing like they're the one to get. So when they're down 3-1, so I respect that. All right, this game was my favorite game of all time. I like this game. Actually, no, it was not. It was not because this game was an ass off. I'm being honestly, both teams played awful. But what I will say is, man, damn, Rudy Gobert, aka Wilt Chamberlain, aka Hakeem Ujali, aka
Prime Dwight.
No, he's better than Prime Dwight. He's better than Dwight all time. Come on, man. That is what happens when my 7'1", 4-time defensive player year, Rudy Gobert, comes and shows up.
Only deserved one of those, by the way.
This is why when I look at this team, and now, yes, we're going against a team, Lakers, that were not playing smart, and they just allowed Rudy Gobert to just absolutely demolish them because they have tiny people out there. By the way, dude. So they don't put Jackson. I can't even talk about the Wolves right now because the Lakers. Oh my gosh, JJ Redick before the game. Not only is he having a whole hissy pissy fit about his awful playing calling, he also announces before the game, we're not going to start Jackson Hayes. He's not going to start. What the frick?
And then
What
later we
the
know he doesn't play at all. Golly.
Like, what are you
You check
doing?
into the game once.
And I had to see this guy come out there, this random ass white player who has not played for 18 months, and he was
Oh,
so
Maxi
bad.
Kleba.
Like, what? Who is this guy? Who is him? And you go with Timberwolves bench. This is why I think this team could genuinely make a finals run. Because when you look at this bench and you look at the teams, when a player is playing bad, you see another player from the bench step up. It's happened time and time again. When Anthony Edwards was starting a little slow, we saw Naz Reid and Jaden McDaniel step up. We see Deontay step up when he needs to. Mike Conley hits the free to put the game up. I get to see Rudy Gobert averaging 3 points per game this series, have 27 points and like 22 rebounds, and was like what 13 for he was like 15 for 17 from the field, and he also had like 2 free blocks. Oh Lord have mercy! Like he dominated the paint. And by the way, nine offensive rebounds. 9 offensive rebounds.
Finally,
What am I
offensive
saying?
rebounds.
What have I been saying all series? This dude, I'm like, Rudy, you're 7 feet tall. You can't get 1 offensive rebound. What are you doing? This time, oh man, he just absolutely embarrassed JJ Redick, who I was proud of because he really did bring a lot of energy to that Lakers team, which they needed with their last coach being. But man, he just has too much. He has a hard head. I watched his press game offense. He did not. He literally was whining about how they were not making shots they need to. Bro, you're like blaming the players and like everything. You think accountability at all. Oh God, it just pissed me off. But what I love most this series was Julius Randle. He's one of the most consistent players this series. Ever since he came back in like December, January, he's been phenomenal. He's been great all series. He's been great in the paint, a great 3-point shooter. He got his revenge in the Lakers. Also, Jaden McDaniels got his revenge in the Lakers because they drafted him and traded him away. Dumbasses. And you look at other things. Anthony Edwards did not play great this game. He did have a double-double. He was 2 assists away from a triple-double. 11 rebounds, 15 points. He had 8 assists. He was all over the court. He played great defensively. He had 0 turnovers all game. Well, he played like all 43 minutes. I thought he played really good, but he shot terribly from the free. He shot 0 for 11. And the Timberwolves had the most missed shots, most missed frees in NBA playoff history. And we still won by 5+. I think it's more than that. Yeah. Like, damn. Like, what were we? 7 for 47. Bro. First off, I don't
Jesus.
it was bad. We did not shoot good. And also, we missed so many free throws. Look how much free throws we missed. We missed 9 free throws.
24 of 33. Wow.
So we were just not playing efficient from the field. And this is why I think this is a lot more the Lakers losing and shooting themselves in the foot than the Timberwolves like taking that win. Like we're playing sloppy. This should have been a game 6 in Minnesota. It should have been. But since the Lakers are just dumbasses, they just can't win. And also the Lakers just played like sourpuss. They played like they did not want to be out there. Luka did not play good at all. People say, 27 points. Literally had like 17 free throws, which was the refs were terrible this game. Usually I don't blame the refs, but it was awful this game for the Wolves.
Okay, you cannot say usually I don't blame the refs. That's crazy.
I really don't. And even this game, it really was not primarily the refs. That was why we were kind of iffy this game. But yeah, man, this Luka had like a lot of turnovers. He had 0 points in the first quarter. He did not show up in the fourth quarter. He allowed 20 one-on-one points this game. 20 plus points he allowed one-on-one. It was just not good by Luka, man. He was just not locked in this thing. And honestly, all I'm going to say is defense wins championships. LeBron played solid for what he did. He also did not play great. At the same time, he played 40 minutes. He's 40 years old. This is the greatest 40-year-old season I've ever seen in sports history. I'm not going to take it away from him. And obviously, I do not think this will be his last game. It would be cool to a degree that, Anthony Edwards retired LeBron. I'll definitely never stop talking about that. But I think he plays one more year because next year will be his 23rd year. I think that would be right. You know, your 23rd season, and then obviously he's number 23. And I hope he does get one more championship, but there's no way the Lakers are going to get a championship team unless they do something dramatically. And it's not even like a huge blockbuster trade. They need to work on the depth, and they need to get a coach. JJ Redick needs to get his head out of his ass. Because LeBron can still play. Luka, he could still be great. We know Luka's great. It's not like he did not average damn near 30 this series. He's one of the greatest scorers you've ever seen, ever. But man, he's just been so inefficient lately. So many turnovers, not playing clutch like he used to last series, and also just defensively, it wasn't great last year, but it's been even worse this year. And the overweight concerns, I saw it play in this series. I'm sorry, it did. Like he gave up on so many plays. Like he almost feels like he was gassed out the entire game. I'm not saying it's because he's fat, but like I'm just saying I don't know what it is. I just do not see the same drive and the same fear factor I saw Luka last year. When I was watching TV, I was generally scared of Luka. When I woke up every morning to play the Mavs, I was scared of watching Luka on my TV. I did not feel that. I was more scared of LeBron after his 38-point game. Man, no Jackson Hayes, and you get a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. That's what's going to happen. You let Rudy Gobert send you into Cancun. Wolves in 5.
If Rudy Gobert's cooking you, you know there's an issue.
By the way, Rudy did play great this game. About damn time. But, yeah. Not enough. So, Evan, remember you're laughing at me for picking the Wolves in 6? You're like laughing at me, making fun of me.
Bro, okay, one, you did not say Wolves in 6.
I said Wolves in 6, yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Wait. It happened 5. So my fault. Okay, I don't remember saying laughing at you, actually.
You were laughing in my face.
No, I don't. I don't remember that. If you can show me that clip.
It's literally my edit I made.
Okay, what? You made an edit of me?
Well, no, I played the clip of me talking at the edit. You didn't watch my edit?
Bro, you made an edit of yourself? That's actually so cringy.
No, I had multiple clips aside, and I put me talking about it on why the Wolves are going to win in my Wolves edit.
You're so cringy. All for those 8 views that you get on your
it doesn't matter.
channel.
I made that edit after game 1, and they won in game 5. So don't worry about it. By the way, what's this right here? You want to read this text message? I'll read it for you. We'll see, but Luka owns you either way. Luka beat you in the playoffs. It's different, but it's going to be more funny. It's going to be more funny when he sweeps you, and you can shut your cocky ass up. That's what you said. Luka's going to sweep us.
I mean, you also said the Giants were going to make the playoffs last year, so I mean,
and I'm going to say right now they're going to make the playoffs this year too. But how is that cocky?
Hell no.
They're making the playoffs, bro.
Yeah. We'll see, bud. All right, next game.
All I'm saying, we got a better chance of making the playoffs than the Bengals for show.
That's insane. Oh my gosh.
The AFC is way more harder than the West, and you guys are just not built. Our team's a lot more well rounded.
AFC is way more harder than the West.
Let me ask you, what's better, our offense or your defense?
Our offense.
Your offense.
100%.
Our offense, the Giants?
Yes, your offense is better than the Bengals defense.
And what's better, our defense or your offense?
Our offense.
I would have to say Bengals offense. I'm sorry.
100%.
With your offensive line and our defensive line, it's not going to matter who our corner is. You're not going to have 0.2 seconds to throw the ball?
Hell no. And also, we don't even play this season, so I don't know.
Do you remember? I'm just saying, man. Remember last year where you only put 17 points against our defense when he had Cheese Luginari? 17 points. And our defense only got better. Our secondary got better, and our defense got better. With our defensive line and our secondary now, we're probably
that was also when we started playing bad, and T. Higgins was out.
Oh, the excuses. And then Jamar Chase gets his ass locked up that game.
He had scored a touchdown at 90 yards. That's not locked.
He didn't have 90 yards, bro. He had 40 yards.
Let me look it up.
Anyway, Knicks Pistons, Game 6. It was a great game. Knicks were up and down this game. You get down to the wire, and Jalen Brunson proves why he is the comeback player of the year.
Bro, Jamar Chase had 72 yards that game.
Somebody got locked up.
Locked up with 72 yards.
Bro, that's like a whole 30 yards under his average.
You think he was averaging 100 yards? Oh wait, he probably actually.
Yeah, he was.
That's 20 yards under his average, and
Damn, bro, he got locked. So he went under his average against the Giants. Damn.
that's because Chase Brown was cooking your guys' ass. Golly.
Yeah, and guess what? He would not work today with Darius Alexander and Abdul Carter.
Remember when Joe Burrow ran a 50-yard touchdown on you guys?
If that happened today, Abdul Carter would knock his ass back to Cancun.
Yeah, all right, bud.
It would be like that one clip in LSU, but this time he wouldn't get up. Or you know what? It would be like that one sack where the one guy defender in LSU, I remember this vividly. He goes to sack and he pulls down his pants. You can see his whole ass. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed these chats.
You remember that sack at LSU? Joe Burrow
LeBron
goes
might
back.
be waiting to play with
guy-
his second son in the NBA. That is true. He could play with Bronny.
Man, that ain't gonna happen.
He's 2 years away from that happening, so it's not that unrealistic.
2 years, number one, that's insane. And you really think they're gonna recruit another one of his sons?
No,
to LA?
okay, it's not that crazy to say he's going to play a year after this year.
Yeah, it is.
That's not that crazy. The first game sevens of this year are finally here. Yes, sir. All right.
But like I
How
said,
about-
Brunson proves why he's the comeback player of the year, game-winning three.
No, didn't you say Anthony Edwards should one come back?
Yeah, and then I look at the stats. I was completely wrong about that.
Yeah.
Honestly, Anthony
Um,
Edwards shouldn't have been a candidate.
Brunson, unbelievable step back. It was awesome. Asar Thompson still played great defense that entire game, but that moment, yeah,
Yeah, Cat fouled out too.
bad kitty.
And then freaking Malik Beasley's dumbass, like he
Oh my
Drop
gosh.
the
they
damn
pass
ball.
it to him, then he drops it out of bounds like
Bro,
an
you
idiot. I'm
cannot
like,
be a Twitter warrior and then drop the ball the next game.
oh my god. And like this dude's celebration is freaking gross. Like whenever he hits a three, he like twerks his ass. Like, bro, no one wants to see that shit.
Bro is not Tyrese Halliburton.
Wait, is it a normal twerk or is it the lazy twerk?
He just stands there and shakes his ass. Like it's not like, bro.
Oh, wait, I know what you're talking about. I've seen that before. I was so confused. Like, what is he doing? All right. Sorry. Anyway, I understand why.
This game pissed me off so much that I watched the Avalanche game instead. I'm not gonna lie.
Westbrook once again misses the layup.
Westbrook.
Norman Powell hits the dagger three. Crazy game.
He also
Whatever
missed a
Nuggets.
wide open dunk this game too.
Oh, I still remember Westbrook in that Timberwolves Nuggets game.
Oh
Double
my
overtime.
gosh, bro could have done one of a million things, just not that.
Bro, you could have stepped back and hit a free. You're wide. Like, dude, what are you doing? You could have hit a layup.
Oh, so bad.
The game tonight.
I will never forget that Timberwolves game.
Greatest one ever. Well,
Um,
okay. Can I
Let me
just
say
say?
this. Respect to the Rockets. They just outplayed us the entire game. We were always coming from behind. And then in the fourth quarter, I've never seen a bigger sell than what we did in the fourth quarter. It was a 4-point game,
Curry did
and we
not
scored
play good.
5 points in the first 8 minutes of the fourth quarter. Holy hell. Oh, my gosh.
And I'm sorry. I think Steph played good this game from the three, but he just did not play good from the field. Obviously, he just looked a little slow out there. And the rest of the team, I mean, first off, the Rockets were just hitting their threes insanely. I mean, they were just playing, like I said, just like last game, they were playing more efficient. It's a lot more of the Rockets playing good than the Warriors playing bad, although this game they just were not. They're in the game most of the game. They were down quite a bit for a while, but they came back. They were playing. It was like a dogfight for most of the thing. But yeah, like you said, the fourth quarter was just a collapse. And when you have a chance to close it out at your court, now to go back to Houston in Game 7 where they have all the momentum, that's creepy. That's scary. I would be scared. And I also do not want to play the Rockets because I think it'd be a lot more fun. And if you play the Warriors, and also I think the Warriors would most likely beat us over the Rockets, but I want a challenge, and I do not want to play the Rockets.
Well, you also like
wherever-
Anthony Edwards' head where it's at before you know what Dylan Brooks might do.
Yeah, and all the clips about Anthony Edwards, how he wants to play the Warriors. I think it would just be a really electrifying series. It would be so fun. Rockets, it's going to go one either way. It's going to be just a. I don't know what it would be. I just do
I'm
not.
not even gonna lie, Noah. If Rockets win this, I'm rooting for you guys in the next series.
Let me ask you this. Clippers. Let's say Clippers win tomorrow, and then it's now the Clippers versus Thunder, Wolves versus
What's up, SB?
Wolves versus Rockets. Who are you rooting for in the West? And if you say
Golden
it's the
State
damn
is cooked. We'll see. Wait, what you say?
okay. Okay. First to that, they're definitely not cooked. If we know anything, if you know anything about closeout games with Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry, I do not think they're far from cooked. But anyway, I was saying, let's say this is a matchups, right? Clippers. Let's say they win in Game 7. So it's Clippers and Thunder. Then we get the Wolves and Rockets. Who are you rooting for in the West to go to the finals?
I would root for you guys in the West. How things have been going?
Wait, I thought you were rooting for the Clippers. You don't like James Harden? Oh, wait, they got Kawhi.
No, I like Kawhi's the only player on that team I fucking like, actually.
Wait, what's your problem with Harden?
Many things.
Was the whole
many
Houston
things.
thing?
Actually, you know what? I might root for the Thunder actually over you guys. I'm not going.
Oh, you're sick. Sick. The Thunder? Ew, bro.
No. Dude, you don't understand the whole Rudy Gobert thing. Like,
I hate that.
bro.
Forget about Rudy Gobert, bro.
If you gave me the choice to kill baby Hitler or baby Rudy Gobert,
dude, that's insane.
Oh,
I'm
Just
sorry.
want to stay aside.
I'm totally kidding. I'm sorry.
That's
That is
true.
horrible.
And also, didn't
I'm
Draymond got fouled out in the beginning because he's a dumbass, but yeah. Or he didn't get fouled out. Something happened. I don't know. He just wasn't playing for the most part. I don't know. Yeah, Golden State, that is a big problem. Size, Steph is small. That one white guy, he's small. Buddy Hield, he's not really big.
That's not Buddy Hield's biggest problem. The biggest problem is he's ass. Maybe the worst player of all time. Holy fuck. Actually, forget that baby question. I'm doing Buddy Hield, actually. Never mind.
Bro,
Yo.
all I'm saying is
Okay, never mind.
I am confident that the Wolves will win against the Warriors or Rockets just after what we did to the Lakers. Because the Lakers, they played very good against the Rockets, very good against the Warriors. Now, yes, they were a better team because they were a lot more adjusted. Luka was playing better, LeBron was playing better, and Austin Reeves playing a whole lot better. But I just really do believe in the team. Unless we have another collapse like we did against the Mavs last year, I think the only team I'm really scared of in the West. Obviously, I'm always going to be nervous going against any team, especially if it is Steph and the Warriors because they did have our number this year and they are just really good in the playoffs. Rockets, I would be scared of to a degree because they're kind of dirty and they got a lot of good depth players and they're the second seed. But the team I'm really scared of is the Thunder. That's the only team I would say if I'm not a Wolves fan, I'm picking them. Because if I'm not a Wolves fan, I'm picking the Wolves over the Warriors. I'm picking the Wolves over the Thunder. I mean, over the Rockets. I'm picking them over the Clippers, but I would not pick them over the Thunder. I think the Wolves and Thunder will be the Western Conference Finals. I think it'll be a good one, but that's going to be the series where it's not going to be just Anthony Edwards. Because if we lose back-to-back, making back-to-back Western Conference Finals would be great, but I think that needs to be the one where we get over the hump. And I really think if we go ahead and beat Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Thunder, the 60-win team in the Western Conference Finals, I'll be fine with a finals loss. If we make our first finals appearance, I'll be fine with a finals loss. By the way, if we get past the Luka, LeBron, Jimmy Butler and Curry and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Thunder, we're beating the damn Celtics or Cavs. All right, we're beating the Celtics or Cavs. I do think the Cavs will be there. But anyway, let's predict our next series that are set because these series are still there. So our next series we got is the Pacers and Cavs. I'm going Cavs easily. Cavs in 5. Damn
I
you,
also
Pacers.
have Cavs in 5.
I'm praying for a sweep, and I hope if they have any dads out there, go out there. Well, actually, you can leave Tyrese alone. Go get Siakam or someone. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going Cavs in 5. Math, who you got?
Oh my god.
I got Cavs in 7.
Oh,
7. Oh hell
7.
no.
I know you
think-
hate Halliburton. I
You
understand,
think this
but
Pacers team is beating
I
this
just think
Cavs team
they match
3
up very
times?
well. They both have double bigs. They both got double bigs. They both
Dude,
got
there's a
Mobley
big
will-
difference.
Will
Evan
knock
Mobley-
the shit out of Pascal
who's gonna-
Siakam any day.
who's gonna do
Mobley
anything else?
versus Siakam, Miles Turner versus
No,
Jared
no.
Allen.
No.
Okay, Miles Turner is very underrated. He
Bro,
can
okay,
block,
okay,
he can
okay,
rebound, he can hit threes, he can block
think
shots.
about that front court. Backcourt. Darius Garland and Donovan Mitchell versus Tyrese Halliburton and whoever
Nembhard.
the hell their shooting guard is.
Andrew Nembhard, he was phenomenal for them. He's been great for them so far.
Not Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell good.
I understand that. That's why I have Cavs winning.
It's
Yeah, but
7.
Yeah, the Pacers are a good team.
Moving on.
All right.
They
I
split
believe
the
hold on.
season series.
If anyone knows me, I believe in New York Magic.
Celtics
New
in
York.
6.
Shut the frick up for 1 second. Just shut the frick up. I believe in New York Magic to my heart, to my bones. I believe in, and I think Brunson could easily upset this team. With that being said, we're 0-11 against the Big Three. We got swept by the Celtics in the regular season, and I think, although this will be a good series, we're not beating. I cannot fathom us beating the Celtics at their home. That is not going to happen. So, with that being said, I'm going Celtics in 6. If the Knicks somehow beat the Celtics, somehow they might win the whole series. Because if you beat the Celtics, oh man! But I'm sorry, man, they do not
That is
match
a great
well.
statement. Jalen Green is one of the most bipolar players I've ever seen. He can drop 40 in the game, or he can drop 5 in the game. You never really know.
It's not like Jimmy Butler too. Jimmy Butler sometimes he's just like phenomenal and he just disappears, or he's just in the shadows of the game. But I'm going. I think that a lot of these games will be close. When I say dogfight, I don't mean like this. Like he's going to go to game 7. I mean, like, these games are going to be competitive. It's not going to do. We're not going to get a lot of blowouts.
Steph also has 2 MVPs, 2 anonymous,
I'm going to go
anonymous
Knicks.
MVP
I'm going to go
and
Celtics
4
in
rings.
6. I'm going to go Celtics in 6.
I think he's the
I
greatest.
would love to be proven wrong by the Knicks. You guys know I love the Knicks, but until they prove me wrong, I just can't have faith in that team. I know because although they beat the Pistons, that was a young team, and you guys were so inconsistent in that series. Even the games you won, it came down to the wire. It's not going to come down to the wire against the Celtics if you play like that. It's not going to come down the wire. So Jalen Brunson won't have to hit a game-winning free because he'll be on the bench in the fourth quarter because you're down 30 if you play out against it in the pit. Because like I said, the Celtics people give the Celtics a lot of crap, and they give Tatum a lot of crap.
Celtics beat New York.
Go look at their
I can
playoff
see it
run.
for sure.
Go look at their playoff. I know people make fun of the playoff run last year. They were still
Celtics is a
dominant.
better
The
version
players
of
were
the Kings.
dominant, and then you go play against the Mavs, who
Yeah, with more star power.
they go play the Mavs, which had Kyrie and Luka at their best. Well, maybe not Kyrie at his best, but the Mavs just drove through the West, which was like walking through hell. Like trying to get through the West in 2023 was insane. They beat the West, and what happens when they met the Celtics?
Okay, let's
They got
be
blown
real.
out. So the Celtics are one of the best playoff teams in modern
I'm
history.
waiting for this dude to stop yapping for.
Shut the
10
frick
minutes.
up! I'm talking about the series here, and that's why I think the Celtics.
Okay, he only won 4 of those, and you don't give him
At
the other
times,
team.
the Celtics have been
Other
inconsistent.
thing is,
Like
Steph,
2022 was awful.
bro, shut the fuck up.
Like losing to a play-in
2023.
team.
We all know Iguodala shouldn't have won that Finals MVP in 2000.
Bro, I'm not talking about Iguodala. What do you Iguodala?
I'm answering this damn question, Noah. Shut the fuck up.
I don't
we all
care
know-
who won the Finals MVP in
we
2015. I don't
all
care.
know Steph should have won that one. Even Iguodala admitted that. So, I mean, yeah, but Steph dropped 30 points in this game, and Braun didn't score, and Braun sold in the fourth quarter. So, I feel like the losses are a bit different there.
Wait, what are you talking about? This series?
No. Keep it going.
All I'm saying is Celtics are just a better playoff team. They're a better team in general. Play-in, playoff out. They proved it time and time again. I believe there could be an upset. But when it comes down to the wire, I'm going Celtics in 6.
Yeah, I've said I got Celtics Celtics in 6. I could say Celtics in 5 as well. And I could even say Celtics in 4, and I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, dude, don't. Let's, that, no.
I would not be surprised if they sweep them.
It's going to go. A game 5 would be at its worst. Okay, it's most likely going to be game 6. It could be a game 7. I
think
believe in
it'll
the
be a
Knicks,
Game 6.
bro. I think they've been.
Matthew, do you got Knicks in 4? Knicks in 3?
All right, so as much as I would love to
boy.
sweep this team, I would love to. We always drop a game we really shouldn't. Game 3 against the Magic is a perfect example of that.
All right, he's got Celtics.
And
Okay, you guys are kind of banged up though.
and health is going to be a big factor for both teams. Hopefully, Drew Holiday is ready to go. He's been dealing with a hamstring injury. I don't know what happened. He seemed fine in game 2. Then all of a sudden, he's out for the next 3 games. So I really don't know what's going on there. Porzingis, he's great when he's healthy, but he's made out of glass. So like last year, he went down in game 4 against the Heat, and we had to go through the entire playoffs without him, with 38-year-old Al Horford. That man is ageless. I don't know how he does it, but he does. And then same thing for the Knicks. I don't know what it is with Tom Thibodeau, where he makes Josh Hart play 48 minutes a game.
I agree.
Because he's a
That
dumbass.
is just
No,
ridiculous.
I said today, even if they win the finals, he should still be fired. I don't care what anyone says. Like, he needs to be fired. Like, he's a terrible coach.
Like he has, like, I understand, like he keeps his starters in way too long, and it's not just the Knicks. He's done this with the Wolves. He's done this with the Bulls. Like, you ask any Bulls or Wolves fan, like they'll tell you, like
he's
like
the
he never
roughest coach in
learns.
the
Like,
NBA, and we've known that.
like
for a while.
even when his team's winning confidently, he keeps his starters in for way too long. They get gassed out. They get injured. He's not that good of a coach. I'm sorry. Like, yes, Joe Mazzulla, he's got his flaws, but he takes his starters out when the game's pretty much wraps, whether they're winning or losing. So, at worst, I'm taking the Celtics in 5. Don't fuck around. Take care of business. On to the next series.
All right.
All right. Tibbs ruined D-Rose's career. That's, yeah, I would say that. Yeah. All right, but real quick. So as we all predicted our playoff series wins, and I want to say our record real quick. There's only been 6 so far, and like I said, if you score accurately, right, of like let's say I say Wolves in 5, if I got that right, that qualifies as 2 points rather than 1. So it's a little bonus for you guys. But anyway, last place in the score, Evan went 4 for 2, and he got 1 perfect, so that gives him a score of 5. All right. Second place is me. I go 5 for 1. I got 1 perfect. That's a score of 6. And number 1 is Matthew, who went 6 for 0 and got 3 perfect right. What
Oh my gosh,
the
Matthew.
frick?
Matthew, what the hell? Also, by the way, I'm going to be ahead of Noah by Sunday night. Here, trust me.
Because I picked the Clippers and the Rockets. That's going to be a big Game 7 for me.
And I picked the Nuggets and
So,
Warriors.
yeah, Matthew got 6 for 0. He got 3 perfectly right. And then so his score is 9. So I don't know what the hell.
Damn, Matthew. I don't know why we're arguing with him. He clearly knows. Golly.
And didn't he win the NFL? Didn't he win the NFL's record too last year? He did.
Okay. By 1 point. All right. 1 point.
He won the NFL score, so
Bro,
he might get a
bro,
ball.
you were last in the NFL prediction.
Bro, it was Tristan. Tristan went back-to-back last, bro. He's awful.
Bro, I'm pretty sure you were second to last. You were ass in that too.
Dude, that's because I was gambling with my picture team. I was gambling. I was risking it for the biscuit, bro. I was risking it for the biscuit.
All right.
Also, real quick, what is this comment? Celtics could rest Tatum or Green and still win the series. Let's relax a bit here.
Who's
Let's
Green?
relax.
What?
I agree. W man. Sorry, I missed a lot of chats because there's a thing in mine. Could you? I don't know if I missed.
Yeah, let me see what we got here. Okay, we already read that. T-Wolves could beat Houston. Houston is relying on Van Vliet, who is good, but he is a role player. Jalen Green is one of the most bipolar players. Yeah, I mean, I want to say Van Vliet is not necessarily a role player, but you can make. I mean, I think he's
Van Vliet is absolutely a role player.
I think so.
But yeah, he's a role player that When you
Well,
need
he's
him
been
to, he will
dominant.
step up and make a 28-point game, 22-point game. He's a veteran on that team, and he's one of the most important parts of that team. Yeah, nah, screw this dude. Stop. No.
Well, let me read this. Curry loses and doesn't get any blame. Chucked 5 threes in a row, fourth quarter. When he wins, he's the greatest point guard ever. What a PR team this guy has. Okay, I would say this. He did make one point I kind of agree with.
30 points, by the way, in this game.
Okay, but he did not shoot well. Let's be honest, and he took up way too many threes, and it was not hitting a lot. But I'll say this about Curry: he's like one of the super. The criticism I see LeBron get compared to Curry is insane. LeBron can have a bad game at 40 years old, and people will say you're never the GOAT, you're never this, you're all this. Curry has one good game. He's the greatest point guard of all time by the Magic. If he doesn't have a bad game, people don't even mention it. Like remember we went 1 for 10 in that one game against the Rockets, and no one even said a mention about it. Remember the Celtics game where he got blown out? I didn't hear no one talk about it. If LeBron did that, oh man, it's insane. And the Curry fans, I'm sorry, they are wild. I mean, they're even worse than LeBron
know,
fans.
dude.
I'm not even gonna they're bad, but it's bad with Curry fans.
I miss some of these Hoop 2K chats. Wait,
They're crazy.
Warriors, Rockets, and Nuggets Clippers have been a great series. Yeah, they have been.
I would say Nuggets Clippers been the best so far by a lot. It's been like there's been iconic moments, there's been awesome moments. Then why is the side of his house face red? What?
Inside of your face. Yeah, don't worry about it. Oh wait, we saw that. All right.
Yeah.
I think we're fine.
There's one Finals MVP and 6 Finals appearance. I'm not saying this guy isn't good, but why is no one flaking Curry for the loss as everyone does for LeBron? Well, he hasn't lost a series yet, so they're in Game 7. LeBron lost in Game 5. It's a bit different, but I will say LeBron is playing a 6 seed, which is probably better than the 2nd seed, if I'm being honest. The reason why the Wolves don't have as many wins because Julius Randle got injured a lot part of the season, and I think it would be higher if he didn't because clearly he is a great player. He had some bad games, but like his first couple games with the Wolves were not good. But the last part, like that game-winning three, really consistent, and then his playoff series against the Lakers just showed how great he is. If he just stayed healthy, I mean, he's such a good player. And honestly, we won the trade. I'll say it. I said I want to tell it again. We won the trade.
Noah, let me ask you this: prime Michael Jordan or fourth quarter Nas Reed?
It's Nas Reed.
Yes, sir.
You think of the greatest players of all time. You think of like, okay, 80. You got like 82 Jordan, 2018 LeBron. Then you got 2024 fourth quarter Nas Reed.
It's 2025, big dog. But yep.
Frick.
All right.
Oh, damn, you're out mid. But yeah, well, yeah. One other thing. You're right. He should have 2 Finals MVPs.
Oh, sorry. Did I click on that?
He should have 2 Finals MVPs. Now, I was looking at Iguodala stats. I don't know what was going on there or why that happened, but I don't know.
They gave it to him. He came back from an injury the year before, and
but all the other Finals MVPs did not get. Like obviously, Katie deserved those 2, for sure. He was just so good, and then everything else was just. I mean, he definitely was a badass series. He played great in every playoff he's been in. Playoff finals he's been in. Naderies is like 25.
That's facts, honestly. Bro does not age well.
Whatever, man.
All right.
But yeah, so we'll wait for that.
Same with Noah though. He looks like 60 and he's actually only 18. It's crazy.
I have a lot of people tell me that I look younger than 18. I get a lot of people tell me that. I say I'm 18. Oh wow, you're so old for your age.
Is it your grandmother?
It don't matter who it is, man.
Because that does not count.
No, I've had. Look, this is not discussion here. All right, not a discussion. I have better longevity than LeBron James in my looks, for sure.
All right. I'm not going to comment on that. All right, should we end it here?
Yeah. One thing I will say though, just so everyone knows, you guys know I like to do my research on things. I want to make it clear here. LeBron James is the greatest best player of all time. We all know it's true. If I was joking, I'm not joking. You guys remember people like in college they go like grab the hats, like what team they're going to commit to, or like they transfer like the rival team. I'm transferring to the rival team. 10 straight finals appearances. We're not going to see that again. Never. Are we? No. Don't you agree?
You know what? Let's debate this next sport, Bill.
Ain't nothing to debate about.
There's a lot to
Ain't
debate
nothing to
about
debate about.
because that's an hour worth of debating right there. So
No, it ain't. Where should Giannis go? He should go to the Timberwolves. Nah, he should go to the Heat.
oops,
Why?
I just accidentally clicked something. My fault.
No one clicked
I
on that, by the
clicked
way.
Share your referral.
No, I
link.
think Giannis will go to the Heat. I think that's a young team that needs a star. I don't think he's going to join a super team. I don't.
My fault.
I
don't
think
know
he'll
what
just
I
go to the Heat.
clicked.
He'll be taking his talents to South Beach, going to the Heat.
Yep, he will be taking his talents to South Beach.
But I also could see if he goes to Spurs, I might actually.
He's gonna stay on the Lakers. Let's be real. He's not.
Oh
gonna-
God, I swear
With
my
what
life.
money?
You don't need no money. All you need is LeBron James and Luka.
Just think about this storyline for a minute. Steph Curry, LeBron James, career-long rivals. In LeBron's last season,
Curry joins the Lakers.
he joins up with his longtime rival Steph Curry on the Warriors with Jimmy Butler, with Draymond Green, and without but he healed. They win a championship next year. Sounds pretty damn good to me.
He's not leaving the Lakers. He ain't gonna.
No,
end
he's
his
not
career.
leaving the Lakers.
He's a-
No way he leaves his son, friend,
Why you
and
leave
Luka.
his son? That's crazy. You can't leave now, bro. And after he organized the whole thing to get JJ Redick over there, like, come on, man.
JJ Redick, just go back to podcasting, buddy.
Yeah, and by the way, I saw a clip that was so ironic. He was criticizing this one coach, like from a year ago, like when he was on the tech show. He was like ripping him apart for not starting this player and keeping his players out too long, and like saying how you don't know.
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
oh my gosh, like this is insane. Because if he was still a taco guy, and JJ Redick was just some random guy doing exactly what he's doing, he would have ripped him to pieces. He would have ripped him to pieces. Oh man, I just don't get it. I think he did really good at the Lakers for a rookie coach. I'll give it that. But man, he just has a lot more work to do.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, right in this live now. Yeah, that's all we got to say about that. Always remember. Well,
We'll be live next week.
man, bro, my clip's not here yet, man.
Maybe don't say your normal outro. So don't keep. I'm not even gonna say it. All right.
What?
Should I end it?
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
See you guys.